Oh, hey all. So I just wanted to come in and give a quick tour of the Idle Courses Academy. It's always changing and updating. And so I wanted to give an update to the Idle Courses Academy tour. And of course, as many of you know, enrollment ends tomorrow at midnight. That's Friday, September the 24th at midnight. Enrollment ends until January 2022. So without further delay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and start showing you what it looks like inside the Idle Courses Academy, give you a few more details about how our program works, and I will go ahead and look out for any of your comments and questions that you have. So let me make sure that I can see all those. Let's see. Where is pages? All right, it looks like you can see me. Let's make sure. There it is. All right, I'm there. So I can find your guys' comments. And if you have any questions at all about the Idle Courses Academy or anything like that related to it, just go ahead and let me know and I will make sure to answer them. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so when you enroll, you will get access to the Idle Courses Academy. And if you enroll with a bundle or a bonus or whatever, all that gets released at the same time. So when you enroll, you don't get access to the academy, you get access to the community, which I'll show you, but you don't get access to the community, to the course and all the other courses that you may have bundled together until the 27th. And why do we do this? We do this so that everybody starts at the exact same time. No matter where you are in your journey, we want to make sure that the entire cohort, the group of people that enroll together, start together. And that'll make sure that you have a group of people that are starting with you. Everybody stays on the same page, and we can answer all the same questions at the same time and all those kinds of things. So that's really why we do that, so that nobody gets ahead or whatever. And then everybody's like, wait, am I behind, or any of that kind of stuff. Everybody starts at the same exact time. So, but when it's all released, you'll get access to your course library. And inside the Idle Courses Academy, when you enroll, it includes the Idle Courses Academy, which is all of the training and tutorials and self-paced training that lives here. You also get access to the resources for the Idle Courses Academy, and you get Storyline for Idle. So this is in the basic enrollment package, the Idle Courses Academy, the resources, and the Storyline for Idle's course. So inside the Idle Courses Academy, you will see that we link to all of our other things, like our schedule for the workshops. We have 8 workshops every single cohort. And those include workshops from guest speakers that are experts in the industry of instructional design and online learning. So you can go to idlecourses.com/academy and see some of our former workshop ones. This year's workshop presenters are going to be excellent. Dr. Nicole Papiano is coming back. Andre Plout is coming in. Rude Rees, you may have heard of him. He does Go Beyond training, Rude Rees. And then we have somebody else from Bright Carbon coming in to do training, and so many other ones. And so it's a great lineup again, this cohort. And then we also have a knowledge base. And so you will come in and you will start here. Welcome to the Idle Courses Academy. And then you can favorite things that you like. You can just go to the next lesson. We get a kickoff. More information about how our program works is all in here. And then I just want to show you, everybody talks about the Do It Messy 2-week jumpstart, which a lot of people go from 0 to career in 2 weeks with this jumpstart, because we go all the way through starting to apply for your idle jobs. And of course, you can go it at your own pace, but we do reward those that get it done in 14 days from start to finish. And so you can do that here. Just to show you quickly, like what a video looks like. I'll show you something like, pick a topic.
Pick a topic that you either know a lot about or something that you want to learn. Consider a topic that is applicable to the corporate environment. Things like leadership skills, email etiquette, software tutorials, sales techniques, etc. You get the point. Or if you have a paper you wrote for school that is relevant, or you already have a script, then you can ignore these next three.
So we have some videos that are animated. And like I said, we do workshops. And so we do have, full workshop size videos in here. We try to do a lot of micro learning, but sometimes some topics like workshops, when people do virtual instructor-led training, well, then obviously those get recorded and they get a little longer. But the things that we really want you to get step-by-steps for, we keep those in micro learnings, like when we get into building your site. And so we go all the way through. I just want to show you here. I'll show you the categories. So the welcome, the jumpstart, you can get unlimited feedback from the Academy coaches. You can get access to Beyond, the enterprise version, through this section. We got e-learning developer, and it goes through all the things to design e-learning, the creation, the planning, the graphic, the visual design, the scripting and the storyboarding, even creating your own voiceovers for your e-learning development, introduction to video, because so much of e-learning includes some type of video, whether that's interactive or just a video to capture their attention or tell a story. That's included in here. E-learning authoring tools. And this, of course, is in addition to the full storyline training. And then you can also earn your e-learning developer badge in this section. And that's just e-learning. And so we can also go back and see some of the other categories that are included, like instructional designer. And so we'll give you an orientation, which is a case study, a walkthrough, which is really fun to kind of get a big overview about how our process works through a story and a case study. Here's the entire instructional design process overview, learning theories, instructional design models, how to do a needs analysis. We give you a case study, a learner analysis, learning objectives, training design for if you want to build instructor-led training. We walk you through a case study of how to do that. And then presentations and virtual training. This is one of my favorite workshops that was done by Richard Goring from Bright Carbon. It's just another example of the industry experts that we get to come in to teach in the Idle Courses Academy. And this also was a good one, engaging virtual meetings. Then we get into learner experience design and accessibility, gamification, storytelling, more gamification with Mohsen Memon. He actually is a director of gamification. He came in and gives some really great information on gamification there, how to build assessments, course outlines, and instructional design documents. And this is actually how you earn the instructional design badge. It's through creating an instructional design document that you submit to the Idle Courses Academy coaches. And so that's what it looks like. We give you all the instructions, a rubric, how to do it. There's of course training, and then you submit it to your coaches. All right, so and of course I can go on and on about what all is in the Idle Courses Academy, but basically it's everything step by step. You can go all the way from start to finish, or you can just focus on getting your portfolio and your job application assets done, land your job, and then come back and finish the other things for ongoing professional development. How you want to approach the Academy is up to you. And then of course there's other things in here too. Like it's not just how to do things, but we even do like interviewing with mastery. And we get into, I even have resume templates for you. And from the lens of the hiring manager with Dr. Claudia Ruiz. We even give templates for after the interview thank you notes in Canva. It just goes on and on. So that's inside the Academy. This is what our community platform looks like, and it is not on Facebook. I think we used to be on Facebook. We're not on Facebook anymore. We live in a thing called Mighty Networks, and this is our very own platform. We have our own groups. So everyone who's new to the Academy starts in the Academy Active cohort. That's where the new cohort hangs out. And whenever you have something to share, you can go to topics and you can make a post, and then you can tag a topic so that everyone knows what it is that you want feedback on. We have our events in here, and this is not even actually loaded. They all get loaded on the 26th, right before the cohort starts. So I can actually show you what it looks like in general. We have a bunch of events that going on. And what's so cool about having it in this platform is that whenever you go here, you can just go to this and you can add it to your calendar right here from the post for the event. And so that's what group coaching events look like. All the mentor events show up in here. All the workshops from the Academy workshop presenters come in here. And then we also have people still working on job search support meetings that they're running on their own. We've got accountability groups in here. All you have to do is just message me when you enroll, like, oh, I want to set up an accountability group with this person. I'll set them up for you, and you can see that people got those going on. We've got teachers in IDLE in here. So those who are teachers that are transitioning, they have their own space to talk to each other and so on and so forth. What my favorite thing about, besides that it's all our own platform and you can direct message with people and all that other kinds of things, is that you can actually look at the members and then you can do near you. So you can see who actually lives near you so that you can meet with them in the like meet up if you want to and talk about instructional design and support each other on your journey. Okay, so besides the actual Academy and all the training and all the tutorials and all those kinds of things, we also give you access to tools and templates and other step-by-step specific tutorials for the tech that's out there. And so if you go to resources, which is also in your library, you see all the recordings for group coaching, and we also have tech talks every Thursday. Those all get recorded and loaded up to here. We have different member perks and discounts. And then here's software tutorials that are, in addition to the ones that are in the Academy. Canva for beginners, Google Sites, Rise, Trello, Audacity, Camtasia, and then even more storyline bonus content live in here. And then we also have templates. So for instance, resources for your graphic design, you get workbooks and worksheet templates. So here's like Canva templates here, more, so that you never have to start from scratch. You can get templates on everything from your facilitator guides, participant guides, workbooks, worksheets. And then we even give, in Storyline for IELTS, we even give a full course built in Articulate Storyline that you can have. And then in addition to that, you can get resources for your multimedia, like access to musics and sound effects, access to Envato Elements, which I'll show you what that looks like. So that means you have access to all Envato. Where it is. Oh, here it is. So as you can see, you don't have to go out and what is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. So you don't have to go out and buy stock video, buy stock photos, buy stock, icon packs or whatever. We give you access to Envato Elements on our enterprise subscription with them. And so you have unlimited access to 56 million creative assets to help you build your portfolio, your course materials, whatever those are, whether it's e-learning, in person, whatever you need. And your video assets. It even includes web templates and on and on and on. And so this is part of your enrollment in the IELTS Courses Academy. And you also get access to Beyond. And if you've never heard of Beyond, this is what Beyond is. It is animated videos. And so it's really fun to use. It's easy to use, and you can create your own animated videos for your portfolio, for your e-learning, maybe even as a little introduction to yourself for your portfolio. There's a lot of ways to make Beyond videos interactive in an e-learning course. And so you get access to Beyond because we are a Beyond partner. And what else do you guys even want? Let's see, categories, resources. We do have paid experience opportunities. You can either work for idle courses or you can work for idle talent pool. To work for idle talent pool, once you build your portfolio with 3 assets and you have one of our badges, you've either earned the e-learning developer or the instructional designer badge, you can apply for jobs through idle talent, which are contract jobs that hire people who are authorized to work in the US. And most of those jobs start at $50 an hour. And then you also have opportunities to work for idle courses. You can come back after you reach your big idle goal and be an academy coach, a mentor. You can write blogs for us, design Idle Loves Canva templates, or you can also help us add and refine any of the content we already have in the Idle Courses Academy or our resources. All right, and so let's see here. Let me show you. I even give you portfolio content. So if you don't even want to start from scratch on portfolio content of what to build from, I include an entire library full of things for you to build portfolio pieces from. Like scripts are in there, topics are in there, outlines are in there. I've got a SME recording in there that you could build from. And so you don't have to just start from scratch and spin your wheels. We have an entire knowledge base for frequently asked questions, for finding inspiration, and all those other kinds of things. So like, for instance, inspiration, you can go here and find e-learning inspiration from people inside our own academy that have built really great e-learning projects. And so you can go and see those. And so that's how our knowledge base works, right? It's like more like the FAQ section of the academy. All right. And then I think the last thing that I would show you as part of our academy tour is we have, I'll show you inside of, let's look inside of our library and I'll show you Storyline for Idols. And so you'll see in Storyline for Idols that you get a project file and you work step by step through that project file to learn everything, like how to use the program, the ribbon, the workspace, setting up your first project, parts of a course, shortcuts, the buttons, the hotspots, layers, light boxes, and it just goes on and on, right? And it also goes into like why you would use certain things, how to use them, when it's appropriate. And then you can earn your Storyline Skilled badge. And then in addition, we include a bonus complete Storyline course example where you can have the source file so that you can kind of work backwards and figuring out like, okay, is this a full course source file that I can use to maybe create my next course or something like that. And so that's also included in here. Yeah, go under the hood of a completed course. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you more information about what it looks like inside the Idle Courses Academy. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. Not only that, but when you enroll and while you're waiting for the Academy to start, we have a primer. This is just a primer, right? This is kind of just what lives in our community that you can start working on until the Academy actually opens, right? And the Academy opens in here. It's on idlecourses.com/login. This is where the Academy lives and all your other courses. But we do have a primer in the community just kind of to get you an introduction to instructional design, how we work, and just a quick little overview so that you have something to work on until the Academy opens. So I know that's a lot. I've given you guys a lot of information. There's a lot about the Idle Courses Academy. And as you guys also know, maybe from our information page, we are a pre-approved provider for ATD for up to 40 points. We are a trade school that is currently going under authorization by Georgia, post-secondary non-public schools. And so we're not just like some like random online academy. we are the premier and only trade school for instructional design and online learning that actually serves clients while developing that next generation of creative learning designers. And we have more like governing bodies that make sure that we serve our students and our people well. For instance, what I'm talking about being authorized by the state of Georgia as a trade school. And in addition to that, we are listed now. I've seen evidence of Idle Courses Academy is actually listed as a preferred training program on job descriptions. So if you're on the fence, I hope that maybe just seeing like who we are and what we're all about, how you have lifetime access, access to opportunities for actual jobs, will just kind of answer any questions that you have about joining the Idle Courses Academy. And make sure that if you want to get started anytime before January, that you enroll before midnight tomorrow. And I hope this was helpful for you. And I look forward to helping you and being a part of your Idle journey. Bye for now.